during the review.
Okay. All right. All right, let's invite everybody to come back to the rooms. I can do the other two really quickly. Thank you, Mary. I got it.
You're welcome, Jan.
I got both of them. Thank you so much. All right. Everyone, please keep yourself on mute until I call your case.
Is John still in the courtroom?
I am.
Yes, sir.
This one case, John, I just want to let you heads up. It's a ID theft. She has filed a police report and the Secretary of State red flag.
Oh, okay. Which defendant would that be?
Yeah, Dajane Williams.
Dajane Williams. Okay. All right. We will write up a dismissal for Miss Williams then.
Thank you.
Well,
All right.
36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no talking, no gum chewing, no drinking, no smoking, no driving or riding in a vehicle, no laying down or lounging. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your devices on a level surface so that your face may be seen on screen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to call Miss Nikita Williams first.
Good morning.
Good morning. That one's closed. Okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus Nikita Williams. This is case number P857910. One count, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license not valid or improper license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Paul Faulkner, P22994, representing the defendant. Your name, ma'am?
Nakia Williams.
You know, there is an offer. Number one, there's only counts 2 and 3 on the offer. I'm not
Count-
sure what, I don't know if count 1 state or,
Count 1 is state, so I'll dismiss it as a part of the plea.
okay. Should plead guilty to the reduced charge on the no insurance, the improper plates, and dismiss count 3 and no operator's license. She
All right.
accepts it.
Is that how you want to proceed today, Ms. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down, ma'am. Ms. Williams, did you have the opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future? You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Understanding all of that, did you want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, I do, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of March the 28th of 2017. Were you in the area of Jefferson and Seminole Street in the city of Detroit? You would have been driving a GMC vehicle back then?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. And did that vehicle not have any car insurance on it at the time?
Yeah, I believe it wasn't insured.
It wasn't insured?
No.
All right. Satisfied, Attorney Faulkner?
Satisfied, Your Honor. Stipulate the
Okay.
probable cause for the dismissals on the other 2.
Thank you so much. So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates. And I'm going to dismiss counts 1 and 3 of this ticket, okay?
Okay.
Are you currently employed or have a source of income?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna assess a fine in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
I can pay it within the 30 days.
You sure, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Then I'm going to set it to be paid no later than April the 8th. So
Okay.
that gives you 60 days. 30 days is long. Sorry. If you need
That's
it,
okay.
March 8th, 2022. Does that seem reasonable to you, ma'am?
Yes.
You can have that paid by that point in time. Then if you run into any issues, please call the court so we can help assist you. Okay, ma'am?
Okay.
All right.
Thank
If
you.
there's nothing further, no, thank you. I appreciate how kind you were. If there's nothing further, this concludes this hearing.
All right. Have a great day.
So thank
Oh,
you.
I do have one question. So when I pay this fee, will I be able to go into the Secretary of State to get my license?
So if you have any reinstatement fees, and I don't know if you have any, those are fees to the Secretary of State's office, $45 usually.
Okay.
You'll be able to know when you look up to pay for this. As long as you pay those, if you have any, like I said, sometimes you won't have any at all. It'll automatically send clearance to the Secretary of State's office, and then you can make an appointment. So the sooner that you plan on doing it, then you can try and set up an appointment. And as long as all of your fees are paid, they actually send it right over to them, letting them know that you're set and that you can go ahead and apply for everything.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a good day and good luck to you with that, okay?
You too. Thank you.
No problem. Miss Dejanay Williams,
Good morning.
good morning. All right, we're gonna call your matter next. And this is going to be a dismissal, Mr. Faulkner.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling case number SP 112899061. One count failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, ma'am?
Dejanay Williams.
Your Honor, there's an offer, a written recommendation to dismiss ID theft.
All right. So at this time, the people are have moved to dismiss this matter without prejudice. And so the court is going to honor that and dismiss this matter without prejudice today, ma'am. Please make sure that you have flagged everything. It sounds like you did with the Secretary of State's office as well as with the police department. So if anyone gets stopped in your name, they'll have to do checks to make sure and not give out any additional tickets. Okay, ma'am?
Okay.
All right. You took care of all that, right? With the Secretary of State's office as well?
Yes, I have. But behind this, I still have other tickets with this too. So would that be dismissed too, or?
Is it through 36 district or is it in other districts and areas? Do you know?
It's through the 36.
Okay. Does she have any other outstanding tickets out there, Miss Williams? Mary?
I'm checking, Your Honor.
Okay, cool. All right, just hold tight. There's nothing further that concludes this hearing. We'll come back if there's some additional ones, okay?
Thank you.
No problem. All right. And Mr. Wise, am I saying it right, Mr. Wise?
Yes, ma'am.
Rondell or Randall?
Rondell.
Okay, Rondell. Okay. Let me pull up your cases so I can call them. Okay, cool. Now calling the matters of the people versus Rondell Wise. Ticket number SP 118904001. One count operator's license not on person, which is up for review today. Also calling tickets number P 1063676. One count driver's license expired. One count improper plates. Also calling ticket number P 1094032. One count drove a CMV with no license in possession. Count 2, drove unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number P 1188956. One count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, sir?
Rondell Weiss.
Your Honor, there's two ways to proceed. One, to review the case number you originally stated, there was a review. He has emailed proof of community service to the court. It's my understanding it's in the file.
Mhm.
I moved to close that case out.
Right. I am in receipt of the community service that he completed in lieu of cost and fees. I assigned 24 hours of community service. I see it was completed at Focus Hope. So I am going to close that case out at this point in time for completion of that, Mr. Wise. Thank you.
Okay.
Now, the other matters, Your Honor, he had pleaded guilty to 2 counts of improper plates, one of them as charged, and no on the reducing a no operator's license to improper plates. So it'd be 2 counts of improper plates, the rest to be dismissed.
Is that how you want to proceed today, Mr. Wise?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Mr. Wise, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you
Yes, ma'am.
pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I want to take you back to the date of February the 5th of 2020. At that time, were you driving a Ford vehicle in the area of Joy and Greenview Streets in the city of Detroit?
Ford, yes.
You say yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And while you were driving that vehicle, were you stopped by police officers?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have a driver's license that was expired at the time?
Yes.
And was there also improper plates on the vehicle? It was no plates at that time.
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Attorney Faulkner?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well. Is there stipulation to probable cause for the counts to be dismissed?
So stipulate.
So at this time, the court is going to enter in a plea of improper plates on count 1, and count 2 improper plates will stand as charged at this time. Now, Mr. Wise, I issued a community service last time. Was there a reason that I did that?
I don't have a job right now, ma'am, and I was gonna ask you if I have anything left and not finish doing community services. I'm
Okay.
actually looking for a job and I haven't found one yet.
Okay. Do you live in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I do.
Do you want some assistance with trying to find a job?
Actually, I just ordered my ID. I have that. I just ordered my birth certificate. It's supposed to come overnight shipping. And that's what I'm waiting on.
Okay,
And-
so that's why you don't have employment right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Yes, I can do some more community service.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We can do, I'm trying to think how many hours I want to do. It's 2 tickets. I did 24 hours on each one of the last ones. So I'm going to issue $48 hours, okay, of community
Okay.
service to be completed. How long do you think it's gonna take you? I can give you 90 days or 4 months. Which one? How long do you think it's gonna take?
I think it's only gonna take me the rest of this month. If I because I just was there. I asked the lady if I can come back. She told me to ask the judge. I think that can take me within like 2 weeks because I'm not working. I can really dedicate myself to the community service.
Okay. So you want me to give you 30 days to come back for a review, or is that gonna be enough time, or 60 days?
Is it anything shorter I can get before 30 days? I can take the 30. The 30 is awesome.
Okay, we're gonna do 30. I want to do
Okay.
March 8th, 2022. That's gonna be for a review to ensure that you've completed this community service task I'm asking you to do. Okay? And as long as you've completed it, then I'll close out both of those matters as well. Okay, Mr. Wise?
Okay, is it like a total of that? If I did come across the money, if I did have the money, how much would it be?
If you had the money, I would likely, what I typically do is $200 a ticket. So, and sometimes depending on circumstances, it might just be $200. But the community service seems to be a real good avenue, especially because you're not employed right now. So
Yes, ma'am.
that's probably a really good way to give back to the community right now. The court is always, willing to take the funding and the money as well. But while you're not working, this might be a really good way to give back to the community. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. All
and
right.
I will be able to get my license after I finish this community service?
So you need to pay all your costs and fines, right? For Secretary of State fees. I can't waive those. And that's money. So you might want to find out how many of those that you have open. Pay all of those fees. And as long as you pay those, we'll give you clearance to go to the Secretary of State's office to apply for the license. Okay.
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 All right,
Okay.
thanks.
All right, if there's nothing further, we'll see you back for a review on March 8th, 2022. Now I understand why you want to come back earlier, because you're trying to get your license. But I'm going to give you that time just in case. And what I would say is, Mr. Wise, you finish it super early. You can call the courtroom and see if we can try and put you on the docket a little bit, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. All right, have a good day.
You too, have a good one.
All right, thank you.
Ms. Williams, Nakia will in the chat wanting to know if it's okay for her to leave. I wasn't sure if her.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, Miss Williams. I should have told you you could leave. I thought you were just here watching everything. You could have been left after your matter ended.
All right, I was just wondering, like, do I leave after I see you?
Yes,
So
you
everybody have a good day. Take care.
But I wasn't sure if her case was finished. Not leaving
I
work.
understand. Now, the other Miss Williams, we were checking to see if she had any other Dejanay, but Miss Nakia Williams, you're all set. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
Yes, Sandy. Thank you for checking. I was like,
Yeah, she sent a chat while we
oh,
were talking, so I couldn't stop to tell her. But
okay.
I could have been able to remove her while you were talking, but I wasn't sure if you were done.
I was about to say it's okay. She just got to watch it. Luckily, it wasn't too long, so we didn't take away much of her life. Did we find out anything, Miss Mary?
Yes, Your Honor, John has the tickets that I printed out.
Yep,
Okay.
and Your Honor, I just had one quick question for Miss Williams. So Miss Williams, we found one other ticket from the same day that is the other ticket that we're dismissing. But then there was also 3 tickets that occurred about 2 months later on December 27th, 2020, in the area of Alter and East Warren, involving an Audi vehicle. Was that you, or would that have been part of the identity theft also?
I'm part of the identity theft. I have a Chrysler 300.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure that we got them all accounted for. So they're all going to be dismissals. I'm just going to write up the form right now, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're
Just
welcome.
type in.
I have a question.
For which person?
Whoever can answer. Well, I actually had to pay, like, I think it was like she said, like a personal bond or something. So these tickets that I have paid for, will I get my money back for this?
You should get the money back. You put down money on some of these tickets because it was a warrant out for you.
Yes.
So it takes a little bit of time for the money to
Okay.
come back to you after we dismiss it. You can come down to 36th District Court, give us just a couple of days to put it into the system
Mhm.
and tell them that the cases are all set and dismissed, and they'll
Okay.
give you, I don't know if they'll give it to you back immediately, but I know they will send you your money. But I would come down here and make sure that I was able, after we put in the system that they're dismissed, to get your money back, Miss Williams.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor,
Yes.
actually, she didn't have any warrants. What she did was she filed a motion on the civil infractions, and she posted bonds for those motions that she filed.
Okay, so what happens is, in order for her to actually, and let me make sure I got it right, in order for her to even do the appeals on those cases, she has to pay those ticket costs up front, right?
Correct.
Okay,
And
but
that's
one,
what she did, yeah.
okay, all right. So you hear that, Ms. Williams? You still get the money back, but you ended up, so in order to do an appeal, when you found out that you had these cases in your name and it wasn't you when you started doing all the paperwork, when you filed that, they made you pay for each ticket. And so that's the money you'll get back, is the monies that you paid on the ticket that you asked to be appealed so that you could get it resolved.
Okay, okay.
And Your Honor, I will be bringing a motion to set aside default sales, reinstatement fees. Since she couldn't know about them because she didn't get the tickets.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Okay.
You want
Do I just need the
confirm?
form or do I just need?
Just confirm.
Okay. So, Your Honor, I did,
Yes.
fill out the form, the plea form, and dismiss the matters for Ms. Williams. Did you want me to dismiss or move to dismiss them on the record as well?
Can you, let me see. That would be very helpful for me. Because you probably have all the case numbers and everything, correct?
Oh, yes, yeah, because you don't have all them, so yes,
All right,
absolutely.
all right. If Miss Sandy is ready,
Yes, I am, Judge.
now calling the matters of the people versus Dejanay Williams. These matters include John.
Well, the following case numbers, Your Honor, SP 112-89051, SP 112-89061, SP 114-7742, counts 1, 2, and 3.
All right. And appearances for the record, starting with Mr. Gillis and then defense counsel and the client.
Good morning, Your Honor. John Gillis, P79500, on behalf of the people of the city of Detroit.
Paul Falk, represent the defendant. Your name, ma'am?
Dejanay Williams.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that Mr. Gillis has a motion.
Yes.
That is correct, Your Honor. The defendant, Ms. Williams, has provided supporting documentation from the Secretary of State and the Detroit Police Department, stating that she was a victim of identity theft. And as a result, we would be moving to dismiss all the matters.
All right. And with that, the court is going to grant that request and dismiss these matters without prejudice.
Your Honor, I have a motion to also waive any reinstatement fees.
All right, at this time, the court is going to grant this because of this circumstance that this young lady's identity was taken at this point in time. She has done all the steps necessary, such as reported to the Detroit Police Department and had her account flagged at the Secretary of State's office. So the court is going to waive those reinstatement costs and fees at this time. Is there anything else?
That's all, Your Honor.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Good luck to you, Miss Williams. Sorry that
Thank
this
you.
happened to you. You're welcome.
And keep that
Thanks.
paperwork.
Yeah, keep that paperwork all the time.
Unfortunately, you might need it again. Hope not.
I've not either, but thank you.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Can we be taken off of YouTube, please?